So as you all know, when the new case came out, there was these two new skins, which are now like pretty much trending all over the Twitter because of all the copyright infringement and the stolen artwork or whatever. And I was talking about this yesterday on the stream. And while I was doing that, I went to the Steam marketplace and there was a bunch of consumer grade skins listed here. And one of them, I mean, you can see here, there's Nova Sand Dune. Usually such things are not listed on the front page, but there was a bunch of these skins. Right now you can see there's none almost, but the main skin was the AUG Storm. All right, and this thing was pumped up to the brim. So the factory new one was worth like €5. I think the middleware one, the highest price I saw, was a bit over €3, and that is insane because both of these skins were, you know, they're consumer grade skins. You get them in regular drops. So as you can see, it's been worth 3 cents for probably this skin's whole goddamn life. In the span of 2 or 3 days, it went from 3 cents to like €3, which is basically like a 10,000% increase in price. So imagine just investing in these, man, somehow, because look how many sold at €3, which was probably even more than that, probably like 350. I don't think Steam like shows the highest price that it was sold at. It's just like kind of average price. 1.5k of them sold, and that is insane. But yeah, when I first saw this, I thought it's just a regular market manipulation. There's very often like a group of people that just decide to manipulate the market by buying some kind of a skin that doesn't have too much quantity of it in the market and just pumping the price to some crazy amount. But this was something way bigger than just a group of people trying to manipulate one single skin, and I could consider this as the biggest market manipulation probably in the history of Steam. Because how like, you know, out of hand it got and the publicity that it got, and a lot of people just didn't know about it. And the story behind this whole thing is pretty simple, and it all started on TikTok from all the places in the world. So there's this account called AUG Storm Minimal Wear. It currently has 17.8k followers. That is like pretty crazy on its own for literally an account called AUG Store Minimal Wear. And when we scroll down, you can see the first 2 TikToks here. The first one has 560k views, and it's basically just I'll show you.
August Storm Minimal Wear.
August Storm Minimal Wear.
August Storm Minimal Wear.
August Storm Minimal Wear.
Ho, ho, ho.
Like, this is just ridiculous, man. Like, you can literally make anything nowadays. I don't know, just make a TTS repeat any sentence and that shit's just gonna blow up, man. The humor is at its peak, man, in 2023. And yeah, then he posted the next TikTok of buying the AUGs.
Yeah, yo! Cry me up! Ray!
Got some.
And you know, it just kept going. You know, he was basically pumping the price, making the meme bigger, and it just kept getting more and more views, which I guess resulted into a bunch of kids going on Steam and buying these AUG Storms for 3 cents till it went up to €3 or more than that. And also, fun fact, just like many other manipulations before, you might have like heard of PSP1G. You know, his thing is like the 1G graffiti, and he sometimes pumps it up with his community and just dumps them all on market. He's been banned on market before for that. I think the ban is like a 1-week ban, but I think this time Mr. Arrow, Mr. Arrow right here, he was actually banned for selling AUG Storms. So apparently I think he had a couple of them in his storage unit. He didn't even buy them, he was just selling them, and he got banned of the Steam community market. But I'm pretty sure he's unbanned now. It took only like a day, so it's nothing too serious, but yeah, crazy that a skin like this, just a regular basic AUG that you get in pretty much every single week drop, went to prices like this, and somehow it just became a whole meme. Because I was seeing it in my comments, I was seeing it in other people's comments. It was just going all over the place. But you know, it's a pretty clean skin, you know, it's not bad. Yeah, well, what do you think about it, guys? I think it's pretty funny, man. I wish it kept the value for even longer, but you know, obviously the quantity of these there's way too big of a quantity to keep this thing at a massive price. But yeah, in my opinion, this is definitely the biggest market manipulation that has ever happened. And it might not be because of the price increase, you know, going from 3 cents to €3 is pretty like big price difference when it comes to percentage. Not too big in you know, overall value, but I think it's biggest just because it just basically blew up on TikTok and got a bunch of attention. I don't think anything else has ever been manipulated this hard. Yeah, that's a cool little thing that happened during all the rest of the cool things that are happening currently with the release of the Revolution case.